The Buffalo Bills' defining season contracts, Cook, and a crucial 2025 ahead. The Buffalo Bills are entering what could be one of the most pivotal seasons in recent franchise history. With pressure mounting to break through in the postseason, especially against the Chiefs, the 2025 campaign could shape the team's future for years to come. But before we dive into the upcoming battles on the field, we need to talk about the moves the Bills have already made, particularly in free agency and the front office. From locking in talent with contract extensions to strategically adding pieces like Joey Bosa and Josh Palmer, the Bills have sent a clear message. They're going all in. Off-season moves and major extensions. This offseason wasn't just about adding talent. It was about building trust. The Bills extended key players like Greg Rousseau, Terrell Bernard, Khalil Shakir, and Christian Benford, and of course, the crown jewel of them all, Josh Allen's $330 million extension. That's not just money. It's a commitment to this team's identity and future. These deals bring more than just talent retention. They bring stability. When players feel secure, the locker room is more focused, and it seems the Bills are banking on that cohesion to take them to the next level. Still, contract conversations aren't over. Several key players are approaching critical extension points, none more significant than running back James Cook. The James Cook dilemma. James Cook was a 1,000-yard rusher last season and proved himself as a valuable receiving threat. Yet in today's NFL, the running back position has become devalued. Players like Tony Pollard and Joe Mixon are signing for well under $10 million annually, and front offices are increasingly hesitant to offer long-term deals to running backs unless they're elite. Cook, while not in the Saquon Barkley tier, is certainly above average. Realistically, he could command $10 to $12 million per year, but that number could drop depending on market trends and team leverage. A 4-year, $50 million deal might lock him in before the price climbs, or before another team tries to poach him. Offensive line outlook. The offensive line market is exploding, and the Bills are feeling it. Connor McGovern, Buffalo's starting center, is due for a new deal. With players like Drew Dalman signing $14 million contracts, McGovern could be in the same ballpark. He's already stated a desire to stay in Buffalo, but made it clear that money talks. If the Bills choose not to pay him, they'll need to find a replacement quickly. And as we all know, good centers don't grow on trees. A reliable center is the anchor of the offense, especially with a franchise quarterback like Josh Allen under center. Looking ahead, Osiris Torrence will also be eligible for an extension after this season. He's shown promise and will be one to keep an eye on. The Bills can't keep everyone, but young linemen like Torrence often become cornerstones. A make-or-break schedule. The NFL schedule makers wasted no time testing Buffalo. The Bills opened the season at home against the Baltimore Ravens, a primetime showdown with massive implications. Both teams have struggled to turn regular season dominance into playoff success, and this game could serve as an early postseason litmus test. From there, the Bills hit a lighter stretch: Jets, Dolphins, Saints, Patriots, Falcons, and Panthers. This is a prime opportunity to build momentum early. A 5-2 or even 6-1 start is well within reach. But then comes Week 9, Chiefs versus Bills in Buffalo. This game will be circled in red ink for fans and front offices alike. Sure, regular season wins don't count in January, but they reveal who's trending upward. And let's face it, Buffalo must beat the Chiefs eventually to validate this core. The back half of the season is a grind. Buccaneers, Texans, Steelers, Bengals, and Eagles all await. If the Bills stay healthy, this stretch will battle test them in time for a high-stakes postseason run. What's at stake? Everything. This year is about more than wins. It's about proving that the current roster, strategy, and leadership can finally deliver the Super Bowl appearance fans have waited decades for. If they fall short again, especially in familiar playoff heartbreak, the front office will be forced to consider significant changes. How do you feel about the moves this offseason? Should the Bills pay James Cook? Is McGovern worth $15 million a year? And what record do you think they'll finish with? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from you. And if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe. It only takes a second, and you can always change your mind later. Thank you.